Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild, and today is one of these days. Ooh, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to make a video after after all the things that happened. All the things. It's one thing and that resulted in other things, and now it results in me doing stuff that I didn't want to do today. So I flew back to the asteroid base to grab some grab some hydrogen, and what I didn't grab was hydrogen. So we will improvise and we will build an O2 generator, because we have to do redo some work anyways on the ship. So let us go there and then I will show you what happened. I wanted to prepare for today to have some progress to show off, and the progress got reverted. The base crashed because of, sadly, the leveling script again. The leveling script is finicky. It doesn't like to be so it needs a remote control to see where is the level, where is the horizon and all that stuff. And you can't go and remove it in the middle of it working, or it's trying to work. That's a thing, because then the script turns on an override on the script uses an override on the gyros to to level out the whole contraption or the whole base. And if it can't find the remote control that it used to do that on, it will leave the override turned on. That's what happened when we first came down and the base crashed. So that's the same thing. There was an override set, and I could only keep the base from completely crashing by turning not off the gyros, but turning the override off. And I removed, you can see that I removed some things on the deck of the ship and on the base, and the leveling script didn't like that. I lost nearly the whole left side of the ship, and now I have to bring in more steel, more motors, because I lost turbines or atmospheric thrusters too, and it's just not nice. And now yeah, I came in to do some work again, and again I needed hydrogen. That didn't work out as I wanted it to be. So let us drop some things into here so that we hopefully can do some work next to it. The bad thing is, you can see that there I damaged the surface of the lake. It's weird. I kind of want to refrain from doing that, and now I'm that must be my form of OCD, kind of, that okay, the damage of the lake here is nicked. This whole planet can go to hell if it wants to be. I don't want it anymore. as I could just find another lake or just live with the dent there, but I I don't want this anymore. I want to smooth this out and I can't. And now I decided to just dig a bit more in it and bring some ice in, so that I can fill up my bottles here. The good thing is now I have set up to alleviate the whole problem with the ship, don't know, turning upside down. I didn't fix that, but what I did is I put in this cockpit, I put a button that changes the override controls. The only thing that I couldn't find is a way that says turn it off. That's one thing I would like, and that's not in here. I can just switch it back and forth, and I hope it works out in the end, because the whole script just takes at the moment 8 of the gyros that are on the ship and switches them. So I hope that the override then with the override I can go and just turn it off for all of them. You can see that I brought the containers down here and I brought the reactors down here. I gladly didn't lose any of these. That would have been bad. But I had the whole side here done. That is all broken up again. It's good I didn't lose the gyros that were up here. I already repaired, but I lost this whole pylon here. And I tried to find a form for it. It damaged the whole side here. You can see this all was closed, like on the other side, and now it's broken open again. But we can go to the other side. You can see that I'm trying to bulge this out for a bit more here, and then bring that back in, and then I want to maybe keep it that way and put some thrusters on the back. I don't want to make it any longer, kind of, so that we don't make it too crazy big. One question that I have is where to put the bridge. We could go aircraft carrier style and put it on one side, use that, or another thing is we could put it on the back. So because we don't need a runway, we just need the space on the deck. We could have again the bridge somewhere back here, and have the thrusters, the forward thrusters, and maybe the back thrusters. I'm not sure how I want to do that by now, but I might put in some heavy blocks to just shield everything that's in front of the thruster from the thrust of some internal big atmospheric thrusters that will maybe stop the thing then, so that you don't see the braking thrusters, the thrusters that decelerate the ship. You might not be able to see them from the outside. I had so much work done that I need to repair now. Let me grab some ice, maybe from somewhere back here. The big problem will be the spiders. Hopefully I can get around most of them. Otherwise we will have to maybe go and do some and now my inventory is full. Ah, no. I don't care. I will not come here again as so soon. Let us just bring that in, and then I need to fill up the hydrogen bottles. The problem is that now I really need the hydrogen bottles so that I can fly around the base and work on it. I try to do most of it by hand from the inside, and that's just for the job now I need to be able to just circle around the ship. It's just not nice. Okay, that worked out, and it might be enough to give me some more time to go around it. Okay. Give me a sec. I need a fitting thumbnail for this. I don't know, it was so nice. And the bad thing is that I first thought it worked out because I removed the oh, sorry people. Today is not good. In frustration, me and my wife, we ordered food, and in frustration I ate too much, and now I feel just not good. The bad thing is I feel good because nice food, but on the other hand I still have to do the work again. So I fiddled around with some other mods, and people made suggestions about what mods we could use to alleviate the problem with power. And the thing is, I already am going around with the tiered solar panels that make life a bit easier when it comes to power generation. The suggestions were stuff like use azimuth, or the arc reactor mod. The thing is, and I know that sounds dumb because I'm doing that all the time, I kind of want to, for now, stay away from these crazy power solutions, because if I want to go crazy and just overpowered with power, then I could use these crazy solar panels that I still have in, and that will solve my problem forever. I think what I need to do for the mining drill is just go and reduce the range, and then see if that fixes the problem. And I'm pretty sure it will. So I'm pretty sure that's how that should work out. I hope that's okay. And if it doesn't, then we have to rely on a maybe a small mining ship. So it could be that in the end I'm not able to work that out with the is that the right? Yeah. I'm not able to work that out with I have to repair the whole side here. That it might work out with the beam drill. I hope, because that would again make my life easy when it comes to never ever touching the surface. Although maybe we shouldn't consider a drill as touching the surface. It touches the surface, but it's not me touching the surface. And on the other hand, I might have at one point a functional base. So what I would like to do for my idea of not touching the planet is maybe me not touching the planet. So if I build a base, that's okay. So if I go on steel plates that are connected to the surface, that's me not consider that I wouldn't consider me breaking the rules, kind of. So if I drive out with a rover, that might be okay too, but I want to have all the flying things here. So we will at one point test out if the aerodynamics work here. So if we can use the wings mod and maybe make flying contraptions with lifting wings or something like that. That would be nice too. It should, because the planet has an atmosphere. It just seems to have no oxygen, or it has oxygen in it, but not enough oxygen. And that it has oxygen, we know, because we can suck oxygen from the atmosphere and store it. So that's neat. The pylons, what I worked on was the connection to the rest of the base, and I want to go with kind of this look where it comes out, and then I want it to go to, I don't know, here or so, and then maybe go wider so that we can build something around the thrusters. I'm thinking of maybe putting a 2x3 grid on here or something like that. That would be neat. So have one more thruster here and then 3 thrusters here again. That could be nice. I hope that then in whole 24 big thrusters are enough for the whole thing. The problem that we still have is that I don't know. So I might have to go with crazy amounts of gyros, if that works, so that if we land the ships on here, that it doesn't make this weird tilt that we had in Monday's episode or something like that, where we tested it. Or did I test it on my own? I can't tell anymore. That's what we might have to be on the lookout for. How we address the problem with the center of mass kind of going crazy when we land something on it, because then the ship can't hold up the front side, for example, anymore if we land a ship there. That's one thing we definitely need to address, and maybe we have to address that with more gyros, or with more placed thrusters or something like that. I'm not sure yet how we do this. We need the connector. Yeah, I will cut this episode short in a bit, in a minute or 2 or 3 or something like that, so that I can unpack all this stuff and then maybe work a bit more on this. And in the next week, we will concentrate on things like the beam drill again, and also stuff like I'm trying to leave an opening in the middle, because again there was the request of having something dropping out of the bottom of the thing, and then have maybe a small sky car or a hover bike or something like that that we can use to scout out the area. One thing I would like to have is a way to go for unknown signals, but some way where I don't have to where I don't have to touch the surface. So we need something with a landing gear or something that can bring in the unknown signal. So that would be neat to have this hover scout, be able to pick these up and then bring them back or so. Otherwise the game still slows down on me sometimes. And again, it could be that there's trading outposts. These things, for some reason, the trading outposts, mining headquarters, all this stuff, these slow down the game. I think there's scripts running on there, and it could be only me, but I think these things are the problem. I noticed that when I delete them, that I then get better simulation speed. So if somebody of you noticed that too, then maybe let me know, or if there's another suggestion. Good. In the last days, Keen has put out some teasers for the things that come, and again there was one teaser where I can't really tell what it was. The astronaut going just to a thing, and then what teaser in the comments was what machine makes this sound, and there was no sound. And today's teaser was, it seems, an engine. So, because the first thing was the wind generator, it might be the hydrogen engine. So that could be neat. That could be neat. I absolutely like these teaser moments. These teaser moments are nice, because then I don't know, they keep up the not the hype, but the hey, there's something new coming, prepare for that. And I can't wait for the next update. The teasers seem to be an indication that it is relatively close by, so let us hope that's the case. Let us hope that's the case. Good, that can be this way. It broke the weirdest things on here. So some things were stable, although other things around them were broken. I don't get crashes. Okay. I would say I do some more work. We meet us in the next week again, and then hopefully with some more interesting things than to just lay down some more blocks. Yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that today, but breaking this whole thing kind of prevented me from doing that. Good. I had a bit of a rage quit moment there. Good, people. I would say thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next week. See ya, guys.